Good morning everyone, it's Rachel here, and I haven't done a video for a few days because I was ahead with my video. Sorry, my ring light is falling around. There we go. But I thought I would just finish off this. It's exploding now. I'm going to put like a green sari silk just tie around it to hold it together, but I thought I'd recap what is happening with this, and it's already spoken for. So you won't see it in my shop. So there's a few pieces of scrapbooking paper in there. We put some Tracy labels, a few of mine. Oh no, I didn't put mine in there. Some stamped ones, all different things to play with there. Put some tags in there. I put some collage pieces in that I'd made. In here, what did I put in here? Oh, I put some natural coloured doilies. Here's some, scrapbooking bits, some pieces of scrapbooking paper and some stamps. And this I just clipped down, and in there are some Florentine papers. I might even clip it down here so where the dog's ears are. And I didn't ask how everyone is. I hope everyone is well. Here I had made a big journal card. There's a doily there, and then I put a few extra bits to play with. This just has a few little things. I won't pull everything out. What did I put in here? I can't even remember. I haven't looked at this for ages. Then I put a few windows in there, and then in here, some bigger pieces to play with. And then obviously you would fill it with all the things that you feel like you might need when doing your Christmas journal. Then I put some tags in there and put that lovely piece in there. Some scrapbooking journal cards there, and then just a few other little bits and pieces here. Here I just slipped in those two. I filled this, not on camera. I'll show you what I put in. So basically you can pretty much open it like that without even pulling this out. I put some scripty things like words, some things, some of Dreams etc. These are Dreams etc. fussy cuts, and then they're my fussy cuts in the back. So that's like a fussy cut section. And as I said, you could label everything so you know what's in there, so you know where to go. But once you start using it, you sort of remember where you put stuff. Here I put some of the Steffi's little postcards that he had made. Here, some more journal cards, scrapbooking ones, some more big papers to play with, because I like creating pockets with those as well. You could make notes here, or it could become part of the journal as well. Then another journal card in there, some more bits. And then in here is the journal. We'll look at that last. I just put those in there with a doily, a scrapbooking paper, and then there's more strips of scrapbooking paper there, and then there are all the tabs, and then there's more scrapbooking paper there. So one thing, I don't know if I told you this, one thing I did do here, I put some of my foshi there, because I did the what do you call that thing? We do the line, what's it called? I'm having a mental blank. I saw that the paper bag didn't like it, and it was I thought it might tear. So I put that there to reinforce it. And then here is the journal. Now the journal, once I started filling it up, I put these little ties here. I put some eyelets to strengthen the bag. Once I started filling up the journal, it was quite big. So I just folded this over and glued it down. So maybe make the journal even a bit slightly more smaller than your bag, than your spot, so you've got room for it to grow. You might eventually just take the journal out and tie it all together on the front with some sari silk. So this is the journal. I've kept it quite nude. Like I put a little bit in, but I kept it quite nude, so that it can be decorated, because that's the whole point. And like I haven't decorated this. That's the beautiful 1700s paper. This is from those books that I found, and there's a pocket there. There are a couple of pockets, but I didn't go crazy and do too many, because I feel like that needs to be done. That's the fun of doing the Christmas journal. I extended this page with the folded over Florentine paper, and I put some washi there. I didn't put in washi there because I liked that. I put the window that I made for the A to Z Christmas crafts here. So that is a pocket. You can put something in there behind it. But I thought I'd include that in this journal. And then this flips out and it's a pocket, and I made that with my paper and then some scrapbooking paper, so you can slide something in there. And then this I've just folded up, and it is a pocket, but it needs to be decorated. Beautiful 1700s rag paper. And I actually put two in together. Look at that. And that might need like a little bit of washi tape there to reinforce it, but I just love it. It's been water stained and all kinds of things, but not by me. And then this is an old invoice, and then that's folded up and it's a pocket, so that can be decorated as well. And then here I extended with a piece of Florentine Christmas paper, and I folded it over so you couldn't see the white, and then I just glued it on and made it a tuck with this page from the book. And that can be covered. That's a pocket. I left the staple in there, you can take that out. There's the double 1700s pages. I haven't put anything down there. I probably should do that, just to cover where the printer messed up. And then there's another pocket there. Actually, I didn't do this. I should do that there. And then let's see over here. Oh, here I added on one of these tags, just so it's a flip out. And then let me see what's, don't you just love that? That's a new sort of receipty thing that I had coffee dyed. It's a lovely old 1800s. It's still rag paper, but it's 1800s, mid 1800s. This page here I extended with a page from the book, and I thought it was lovely. You could easily write over that with a nice dark pen, and I thought that was a bit of fun. And then that's it. There's a little pocket there that hasn't been decorated. So that is the journal, and that is the folio completed. And I like this trim. So yeah, so that's a folio complete. I have one more thing I'd like to do for it, and I thought we'd do that to get together, because someone, when I put it in this way, so I've got the tie there. Don't confuse it with the tie here, which is the same trim. I've got one more thing I wanted to do for it. I don't know where I'll put it. I might put them in a little glassine bag or something and slip it in a pocket. Is I wanted to do some little stitch tabs, and I was asked to do that, and I've done it before, but I was asked to do that after, I'm going to have a sip of coffee, after I'd done my flip through of the journals that I had sold previously. So what I thought I would do is, I've got this beautiful old box that I bought many moons ago at the Antique Mark. I've got a few leftover things from last year, just all Christmas papers. And then here, in this beautiful boudoir box, I've got a few little bits and pieces of trims that I haven't actually used very often. So I thought I like to stitch these. That's just linen, I won't get that. I haven't even used these. These ones I actually just, I might include some of these, I'll just cut them. I actually just grabbed my red thread, because they're quite stiff, they've been starched or something. I just put it on the edge of the page and I just did a running stitch like that, and it's quite strong. So I had you know, I was able to tuck something not too thick in it. I might put 2 in, considering I have quite a bit of it. Oh, that one's nearly finished. Good, I can get rid of that. I'm all about getting rid of things. And then I've got this one that I haven't opened. And is this one different? Oh, they're different. Okay, well, we'll put 2 of each in. And they say Merry Christmas. These are cute to stitch over, even like even take that little bit there and stitch it on top of a tag. I might put a few of there. I'll just put it, I won't put it in too long, just so it can tuck in somewhere, but I'll put a few bits in just so that it can be cut up and used. And then this one here. Where is the opening? I got this from a little wholesaler. They have some fun things, but they didn't have their Christmas stuff out when I went there, when I was doing my Florentine packs. but I think they do now, but I don't know whether I should be tempted and go and have a look or not, because it's a bit late in the season. And then we have these. I'm going to pull these out because I might use some of those. I'll keep that out as well. I probably don't really need that box now. Okay, so I'm just going to, what I'm going to do, like normally when I did the journals, I had my pages and I literally just went through and stitched down directly onto the page, but you can prepare a little bit before, like you can half stitch. So let's see what I've got here. Some white fabric. Got that beautiful, oh, here's some I've got a box of Christmas fabrics here. I haven't taken them away yet. So as an update, we do have a date. Now the guy is coming on Monday to put our internet on, which is fantastic. So yep, we're now going to be permanently moving. Oh, I forgot to get my threads. I thought about it and forgot about it. Now, I do very simple stitching on these. It's a very simple process. I don't go too crazy. I'm going to mostly use my red, I think. I might sometimes, anyway, I'll keep that near if I want to get a different colour. Okay, so this is just a perlé cotton. And I love the colour of this red. I don't know what number it is. Just grab that. Grab a needle. Okay, and we are in action. So with this one, I'm going to keep this simple. And what I'm going to do, just put your little knot in. I'm going to slide my knot inside. And I'm just going to do maybe 3 rows of running stitch. And then when I've done my 3 rows of running stitch, I can even test it on a piece of paper to see if I want to do an extra one. But no, you don't want it to stick out too far. So you don't want to do, you know, you don't want to stitch all the way down there and then attach it onto a page. I'm not attaching this onto the page because I'm going to leave that to Christine, who the journal is hers. But what I will do is I'm going to leave a length of thread. I'm not going to cut the thread right off. So then she can continue stitching onto the page. Now what I might do actually with this one is actually stitch it into the journal that I made. So that way you can see how I would do it. It's very simple, guys. It's nothing complicated. So I just got to pop over here and grab my exploding ephemera folder with the journal inside. But what a fun gift, huh, to give someone. So they've got it all there ready to go, and don't have to make their own journal, and they don't have to go and search out things. So let me just move this over. So let's say I probably wouldn't put it on that page. I'll choose a page where I like the colours together, and I think I might like this one because I like it with this. So, and this is quite strong paper, and it's going to stick out a bit because this journal, the pages are fairly flush with the edge of the journal. I might not stitch it. I might be wary of where my tie is, so I'm not squashing my thing. You could put some, you know, paper clips there. So then what I do here is I hold it, I push it down flush with the page, and then I'm just going to pop on down here and then start stitching directly through the page. No glue, which I like. There's something very nice about stitching paper, hand stitching paper. And like when I made the one for Mum, this is now many years ago, I really loved stitching all the pages in by hand and stitching everything in. I didn't hardly use any glue except if I was doing a bit of collage in it. So that's that. And you know, you can decide to stitch all of this or just leave it floating, and I think I'm going to leave it floating. I think 5 rows of stitching is nice. So then just come over here and knot it. Just catch your fabric and go through your loop there and do it again just to make sure. And you could put a little bit of PVA glue on your finger if you wanted to, and put it on the knot, and that will hold the knot. But I think the knot should hold anyway. I've got bodgy scissors here. So then I wanted to show you, actually I will do another one. Maybe I'll go into the second half of the book. And I will do another one just to show you. I might do it here. Now you see here, that one's pulling. So Christine, you could even pull that one out and use it in your collaging. And there's these kind of bodgy bits here. So I just wanted to show you how I did the other ones. So this one's not ripping, so I'll do it on this page. But I wanted to show you how I did them. The ones that were on the page, I actually stitched them right onto the page. Now, if you're not comfortable doing that, you could actually just, just looking to see if I've got my other scissors here, because I don't think this is going to cut this. It might. Oh, I'll just rip that bit off. You could pre-stitch them. We might do some pre-stitched ones afterwards as well. Oh, it did cut it. Okay, so I'm just seeing here what I might like to put on. And then I got one of my stamped bits, one of the little ones, like that. Isn't that cute? Just layer it up, maybe 3 things or so. And then I put it on my page like this. Okay, and then on the reverse side, I got something else. And I stitched them together. So I might grab this trim here. And oh, here's a bit of green. I might put those 2 together. And I literally, I've got to make sure I separate the 2 pages because I could stitch the 2 pages. I put them there on the reverse side, held it together and just did really random stitching to hold it all. So I might actually go around see what I catch on the other side. I'm going to go around this, like with this sort of whip stitch. Now you could, another way to be sure is you could stitch around your back piece, the one on the other side, together and then put it, and then just get these stitches through it. Oh, I don't know if you know, like this, I could have stitched this together first and then placed it there, and then it would have had these other stitches going through it as well, if you know what I mean, if you're worried that you're not going to catch it. But I think I'll catch it, and I like the messy look. So this side will be sort of a bit neater and the other side will be messy. No glue. And that's exactly what I did in those journals that I did recently. You could also layer up with a bit of paper as well, especially the rag paper. And you just sort of turn your book around so it's comfortable stitching. It's so much fun. I love doing this. A little bit, like it does take a little bit of time, but it's really fun. Oh, itchy eyebrow, just a sec. Okay. So, yep, I was really ahead with my videos, and now I'm almost caught up in as I've done some videos, but not heaps. I wasn't feeling well, but I'm better now. I had a pain that I think it was because I sat at my desk a really long time, and see, that's all caught enough. I sat at my desk and then I had this pain, and then I was really worried about it, and now it's gone away, so that's good. It's just some sort of inflammation or something. Anyway, it's gone. So I didn't do any videos. I was feeling misery guts. Anyway, I didn't do many videos, but I'm doing this one, and then I'll try and get all my videos done. I would actually pull that page out, Christine, and not keep it, and I would collage something there. So yeah, so that's that. Let me try and think if there's another one I wanted to show you. Like I took this and stitched this, just folded it in half and stitched it on. Like sometimes you could just do X's along there and not stitch up there as well. So yeah, so I'm just thinking maybe you could prepare a few of these pieces to go on the back of those pieces, if you know what I mean. So maybe we'll do a couple of those. So let's see what we have here. Oh my, look, just guys, where has this been? I threw it in the coffee. Well, I'll keep that. I threw it in the coffee. Well, that's good. Good one, Rachel. Chuck your thing. I'll have to move my coffee. Move my coffee over there. I don't need that. Okay, I'd like to use, I've used that one, haven't I? What about a bit of green? I might not even, don't even chop that off, just leave it like that. And I like to add a little bit of different sort of textures. And then have something like you could even just cut a little piece like that. So I stitch that. I might whip around that one, just around the center. Oh, helps if you tie a knot. Good one. And they're nice little things just to have a box. Prepare yourself a little box like I have here, of all little goodies that you would like to use, and then sit in front of the TV and stitch away. It's very relaxing, and they come together very quickly. Around we go. I think that's so cute, and that can just go on like that can just go onto a page. Now you can just glue this on if you want to. I like stitching them on, but if you want a single one and you've already stitched it like I have here, just glue it on. If you want to do a double one like I just did in the other page, then stitch it directly on the page. So just say I've got this one. I'm just going to rip that. I accidentally cut that one. I'm such a goose. I've got this one, and I might just say this is my page here. I've got this one already stitched. So I'd put that one on the reverse side. Decide how you want to put it, like that. I want to stitch this on, but I might put something behind it. Maybe that, because that one's a bit lumpy, maybe something that's not too thick behind it. Let's just see what little bits and pieces we have in here. We have quite a bit of stuff in here. Might choose a bit of the green or something. I'm not going to stitch it. I'm just going to give you an idea of what I meant. So I did whip stitch that around there. So what I would do with this one, so put that there, hold them together, and then running stitch around here like so, and that will stitch it all down, and you'll get the running stitch around there in a random fashion as well, and it looks really cool. So that's the idea with those. Might make one or two more. I'll grab the little, what about, I've got some stamped, this is like a stamped linen trim. This is cool as well. I might cut that. I think it's linen colour. I have a different colour, I think. Oh, I love this spot. These are all things I used to use when I was making Christmas stockings. And then I want something else. I want something of a different, oh, I love this. I mean, this is the tiniest piece of tea-dyed linen that I had done in a sort of shibori style, in the sense that I, you know, use the, or some people say tie-dye. I mean, these names really do overlap, don't they? Yeah, I did it in a sort of shibori style. We had all the clips and the pegs and the, you know, tied it. And so I got all kinds of patterns on the fabric with the tees. You can see that's where that came from. I'm wondering if I feel like I put that tea dyed behind, but I'm wondering if I might prefer a little bit of cheesecloth. I can see a little bit of cheesecloth here peekabooing at me. I think I might prefer this. I'm going to take that out, even though I liked it. Cut that, it's too big. Put that there. Yes, that's better. And this one I'm going to running stitch around it. And these can also be put at, you know, as a tab on a journal card or a, what's it called? A tag. You don't have to do them just as page tabs or decorations. They're just simply decorations, really. But I do put some on as tabs on the pages as well. And it is incredibly relaxing because they're not, you know, there's no precision. They're not perfect. They're meant to be scrappy, and that's exactly what they are. Sewing at its simplest. So you would have seen my birdie tag. For various reasons, I have several reasons why I have decided not to do anymore. So yeah, that just happened. Okay, so that's that one. I better not lose them. What else do we have flying around? There's some script. Now, what was it? Oh, I love this. I haven't used any of this. Trim some of that off. And I also, one of these has, I shouldn't cut them from the ones I'm going to put in the thing, should I? I should cut them from here. Where's that one with the little bird? Is it that one? No, it's this one. This is so cute. I might just like the bird. I think I'm going to just have the bird. And it's some sort of stiff. It feels like it might be a linen or something like that. It's very stiff. I'm just trying to see what other things I have just to switch it up a little bit. Oh, I love that painted. I stamped, block printed the linen. I did that with you guys a few years ago when I was doing the Arteza collaborations, that I don't do them anymore. It's just such hard work doing them, and yeah, I just decided I didn't want to do them anymore. It's a bit dark. That's what my issue is there. Like, it's all a bit blendy, and I don't really want to cover up completely. Let me see if I've just got a little piece of something. I could, just a minute, where did that go? I could put that there and then just have a little piece of that and then have the bird. Well, that's a bit better, but I need a bigger piece. I've got my spot here. Put that there and then the bird. That works better. Yeah, let's do that. So you can just have all these little pieces ready to go. You can add buttons. It depends on how, just a minute. This is getting really thick. Oh, I like that. I might like that more than the bird. Oh, I like that. Okay, so we're going to put it all there. What was I saying? Oh, you can bulk them up as much as you want. Depends on how big your journal is. I think this would be really cool on the top of a tag or a journal card, this one. So just showing you, like, also how you can snip up your trims. You don't have to use them exactly as they are. I'm sure everybody can get really lovely Christmas trims all around the world. As I said, if you want to, you can just stitch this directly onto the journal page. I think a mixture of both is good. Okay, cute. Yeah, I do apologize to those of you who are waiting to see my video for the tags, but I'm moving on. I've got, I have different reasons why, and also I've got an exciting new project. If you read the description in my video, this week I have an exciting new project. We will be introducing it next week. Okay, so there will be stitching, but I won't be doing the tags. I love that. I love that combination. I'm going to slip that in the inner pocket somewhere to use, and I might slip those in. I'll have to do some more stamping. Yeah, so anyway, I think that's it for the video today. Just to show you how I do these. Just have fun doing lots of little combinations, and then I stitched a couple into the book to show you here. So that sort of thing. And then where's the other one? That one there, where I literally just stitched it on, and I stitched both at the same time. And one secret is having different textures. So this is a different texture, that's a different texture. That's smooth, that's textural, and that's a little bit more smooth. That's a little bit smooth, but not as smooth as that. So you combine your textures, and then that's how you'll get the effect. Here we've got all different textures. Here we've got all different textures, and the same here. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you're all well, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Did I stop you? No, sorry guys.